G'day guys, Matt here. Welcome to a new video. This is just going to be an update telling you guys what I've been up to lately on this game, and it's just been a while since I've generally done a solid update video. I've always been doing other things such as maybe a quest video, and I did get a message, a comment on one of my videos saying, I don't really like it when you start rambling about different subjects in the quest videos, which is, I guess, a fair enough statement. I mean, those aren't really those. My aim isn't really make those a quest guide. I mean, I'm just telling you guys what I've been up to throughout the quest video. But there's sort of a hybrid between, making a quest video and just a general update and discussion and all that stuff. And I really enjoy doing that if I'm able to do that. So just basically in this video, I might just have a solid update, just telling you guys a lot of things that I've been up to on the game, and a lot of good news, and what I plan to do in the future that has been absolute unreal in my opinion. I've never thought I'd even been doing these kind of things. But yeah, what I'm actually doing at the moment is doing some loot farm. Now, I've just recently done this. I've got about 20, maybe 21,000 tokens, but I plan to do this because I want to get two things. One is Disruption Shield, and the second one is Vengeance Group. Now, the reason why I want Disruption Shield is I've just started thinking about it, and just being able to activate it. If you don't know what Disruption Shield does, when you activate it, the next attack that your opponent does that would hit gets nullified. Basically, it gets deflected to a 0. So, if for example, if I was versing a guy that had Dragon Claws and he pulled him out, I was going to spec me, and I had just enough time and reaction to activate Disruption Shield, and he declawed me, it would do nothing. Each attack would do nothing on me. And I'm just thinking to myself, that is such an advantage to have in the wilderness. Imagine doing DH fighting. I know it might be frowned upon because it's such a huge advantage, but I mean, just having that ability up and ready, I would think is such a cool thing to have, and it would be awesome just to have that advantage over a lot of PKs. Especially since I'm not the best DHer going around. I've never won a DH fight in my life. But basically, yeah. The other reason I want to get Group Vengeance is just, as a novelty, having the ability to Vengeance a massive group of mine. This thing could be from PK, to things such as Corporal Beast, Bandos. Just, I could use it for stuff such as why's my guy going outside? You can use it stuff such as Soul Wars, Castle Wars, things that will just help out your team. And I reckon it's a cool ability to have. You can have fun with it. But those two items are probably one of the most. Both of them very expensive to get in this mini game. It is going to take me a long time, and I do have the money for it. I mean, I got a lot of Astral Runes. That's basically what you need: a Mud Staff, some Natures, Laws occasionally, and but a shit ton of Astral Runes. And I mean, I could make a guide on it. It's very easy. But I mean, there's plenty of guides on YouTube. I think Rune Shark did one, and then Armadillo Swordsman did another one, which is pretty decent guide. But it's very simple. It takes a lot of concentration sometimes because you got to really study the plants and know what type of plant they are. Otherwise, it's a time-based mini game. And because I'm lagging because my internet's capped, that's not very good. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing next couple of probably for like a week or two. I think it's going to take me. It depends how long I can actually handle doing this. It actually gives you pretty decent experience in the game. No, that's the wrong one. So I mean, it takes ages because I'm freaking lagging. But yeah, curses wise, they're just going pretty sweet. I've been loving it. Been trying out bandos, and it's just beast having curses. But I've been training some Herblore, and you might think to yourself, man, how the hell you be able to afford Herblore so quickly? Like, that's ridiculous. Because I only recently bought Turmoil, and Herblore is a very expensive skill to train up, as everyone knows. Well, a couple of things I've been lucky enough to happen to me. Number one, I've been doing some rev hunting lately, and I've been getting some pretty decent drops. Some very fortunate drops that I'll solo in. Normally I do with maybe a friend if I'm pretty bored of it. But yeah, I've gotten a couple of decent drops which I'll show now, and it's just awesome going to revs finally for like 40 minutes and earning potentially 15 mil, which is the last trip I got. I got 15 mil. I got two ancient stats and a corrupt status Warhammer, which I sold for what 5.2 mil, and then I got like a dragon, corrupt dragon. I think it was a dragon chain body, which I sold for about 220, but then I got PK'd, so I lost that. So basically, that covered my costs. But yeah, and I've just been getting a couple of lucky PKs at revs because I've started to bring, instead of me bringing stuff like Enhanced Scarber and being on defensive, because what happens was normally when I get attacked by another player, I had to run because I didn't have Soul Split. They would just Soul Split against me, and they'll just destroy me. But now I bring Declaws, Vengeance, some Brews, some super attacks, and you know, good gear. And whenever a retard PK comes in, because you always find those PKs that just like think they're like so good just because they're a high level, and they try and bully you, and you fight back and kill them for a whip. That's a good feeling, and that really you know, makes the trip a lot better, especially if you have a dry trip, which has happened a couple of times to me. But yeah, having the you know, the drops in revs have been awesome. Plus, I've been having a couple of decent drops splits with my mate Dad Husky. So him and I got about 15 mil trip at Bando. So up there was about 30 mil altogether, which has really helped me afford. Plus, unfortunately, a mate of mine who was God's Hitman, he quit the game, and which was sad because he was probably one of the best PBMers I've ever come across. He's told me a lot about the game. He decided to give me a large portion of his bank, which includes things such as an Arcane Spirit Shield, which is in my bank, you know, Armadale, just a couple of extra items which I've sold a while ago to really boost up my bank. So it's an unfortunate that he's really disappeared because like he was a good mate, and I still talk to him all the time, which is really good. But it was unfortunate that he didn't really find the game interesting anymore. And a couple of my other mates, my real life mate, in fact, quit the game also. So it's become a bit of a problem now that many people I know are quitting, and hopefully just people, you know, just keep playing the game so that it becomes less boring for the rest of us. But yeah, at the moment I've got 90 Herbal, which is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, using extremes is just pretty much beast. I've tried out extremes, attack and strength. I tried that at Bandos for the first time, and it was awesome. Like I was able to not only is my stats up for longer because it's a high number, but it's just that being able to attack, you know, hit you know, decent claw specs and high AGS specs in PVM is just really beast. Like I've a lot more fun in the game, and I just can't wait to get overloads. The problem is that I'm doing the method where I make you know, super attacks from 89 to 90 or 88 to not 89, and then I, you know, change from super attack to super strength. So I'm unable to sell all my supplies rather than when I was doing Saradon brews. So I am losing quite a bit of money. That's why I've stopped from 90 and decided to do a little bit of farm, which isn't cheap. But the runes at prices at the moment are pretty cheap, especially for Astral runes than what they used to be. So I decided just to keep going and get Disruption Shield and, you know, Group Vengeance. I probably am going to get Disruption Shield first because I just think it's way more useful in a PK sense than maybe Group Vengeance. But I will hopefully get both. I might just get both without, you know, in just one whole sitting. But it's going to take me a lot of hours. Now, what other skills I've been trying to get up is maybe slowly getting some range and crafting up. This is definitely helping the cause because this does increase your crafting level a little bit. When you put the produce into the trade wagon, you get like 730 experience as well as some decent farming experience. So if you are around the high 90s in Magic and you want to increase it, definitely try this minigame out. You not only get points, but you get a lot of decent experience for a lot of other skills such as farming, you know, what else? Agility in some cases when you help this chick out. Like I'll show you now, she looks tired, so you go up to her and you say something motivating, and you know, we can do this, and I've increased it, you know, 200 odd. So it adds up in the end because this mini game takes freaking so like long to do your have enough points to be able to afford something. But I mean, it's a very easy mini game. The only reason I'm stuffing up is just because I'm trying to think and do it at the same time, which I'm terrible at. But any other things I'm really thinking of is I'm going to try and do the odd quest for you guys. I've been really busy at university, but that's all just real life stuff, and I've just, you know, been doing other stuff as well with a couple of mates. Hopefully I can do a lot more Corporal Beasts. The reason I want to get overloads quickly is because I want to do Corporal Beasts, and maybe perhaps be lucky enough to get a Divine split or a Elysian split or anything. Like, I'll be very happy with just anything. The fact of just getting something such as that would be pretty awesome. So my bank at the moment it's going very well. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably around 250 mil, I would think. I'm not really sure. Which is I'm very happy about. Maybe I think it's a lot lower now because I've been spending a lot of money on Herblore. But my cash tag is 39 mil because I sold a lot of my potions that I've made, which have gone down in price a huge ton, especially the super strength potions. They're just, you know, absolutely shot in price, which isn't too good. But I mean, that's the way it goes. It makes sense of why they've gone down. And yeah, so I've got a majority of my items back that I've wanted. The only really other items I could really want is just, you know, stuff that I don't really need in the game, stuff such as like an Elysian or, you know, Divine, or, you know, stuff that are basically every other player in the game that is able to wear it, is able to, you know, really wants it. So any other spare money I'm probably going to pump into Herblore, hopefully to get to 95. I am probably going to get to 94 perhaps, I think. Yeah, 94. And overload to 96, sorry, I think they're 96. And then boost to 96 because there's no new potions, I think, after 94. I think it's just 2 empty levels, and then, oh wait, I think it's prayer renewal, then nothing at 95, then overloads. So that's basically my plan for the rest of this upcoming weeks. Hopefully, if I do get Disruption Shield, I will probably make a PK video on it. Let me know what type of PK video you guys want to see. I know that some people might get a bit bored of room fights. I may suggest that I'll do some DH fights because of that Disruption Shield is such a huge advantage, which I totally agree on his opinion on, because it would be sick. Like, I could risk it without really you know, feeling the pressure of getting smacked for, you know, full DH, because I'm terrible at judging, you know, when it comes to DH fights. I'm good at being in DH, but I can't versus another DHer. It's just I just don't do it enough, really. But that's basically the end of the video, guys. Anything else you guys want me to talk about, just let me know, and I'll try and make a video on it and put my opinion on it, because I love just talking about anything you guys suggest, especially if you guys are interested in my, you know, my opinion. But yeah, I'm normally a lot faster this mini game. But again, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.